Well, now, good morning. Look at this, will you please? For God's sake, look. I mean, they're literally almost up my shoulder. They're starving, that's why. They're coming over to me. Go, honey, I have nothing. Go, go. Uh, Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, what a week we had. I'm going to tell you what. So we went across the island. We went to Clarenville, Gander, Grand Falls, and Corner Brook, not in that order. But anyway, we went to uh, all across the island and we had tremendous success, tremendous turnouts, and people were just so willing to have a little laugh. It's starting to rain here now. You move on, boys. Just have a look, honey. Is there like an episode out of Alfred Hitchcock's, or is it Steven Spielberg? I can't remember now. But anyway, we had a marvelous time, and thank you to everyone who came out. And you know what? We stayed at the most beautiful hotels. We stayed at Choice Hotels, Quality Hotel in Clarenville, which just won the big award across or if it didn't, it was just named number one, sorry, across Canada, which is a very big deal, over 133 hotels. So congratulations to Quality Hotel in Clarenville. The Comfort Inn in Gander was just out of this world as well, and beautiful service, beautiful people. Thank you to them and to all of the people who came out to the shows. We had a wonderful time, and it's starting to rain heavy now. I want you to see Bowring Park because it is so beautiful. Hang on. And you know what I was thinking is that maybe I'll come here at night when the lights are on and do a live video because it is so pretty. And I was thinking when people would see me at night, they wouldn't have a clue that of the hassle that was going on behind the scenes. And I'll give you an example. Like on the very first night in Clarenville, I was so prepared, and we would go and set up the stage and that sort of thing. Look, they leave the lights on during the day. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, they'd set up the stage and and then we'd do the sound check and that sort of thing. We'd go home and I always, before I do any sort of show, I'd have to get a bath, just so that I can get my head around it. I got to sit in the car. Hang on, for God's sake, I'm soaking. Let's hope that it doesn't switch over to the thing. So anyway, I get in the bath and have the bath and that sort of thing, and try and settle down, before the show. And so prepared. I pride myself on my preparation, and got to the theater and forgot my glasses. Now, the glasses, I don't really need the glasses for much, only, sometimes if I'm reading, and the font is 8, or if I'm watching a show and the TV is across the room somewhere. Do you know what I mean? You put it on then. But I don't usually wear my glasses, so I forgot them. But however, I use them for the characters that I create. Mavis wears the glasses, and so does Mary. And so I forgot those. So I had to put on someone else's glasses so that, I could go down through the crowd as Mary, with the glasses on, because it helps create character. Anyway, I put on someone's glasses. I can't remember now, probably Anne's or Karen's, I forget. And anyway, walking down over on video. Uh, I was like Mr. Magoo walking through the audience. The next night, we were playing in Grand Falls. Now, I stayed at the Comfort Inn in Gander. And so I went to Grand Falls, had everything done, had my bath over, and I went there at 2 o'clock in the day because I thought we're going to have to set up and that sort of thing. And I knew I couldn't get back to Gander. And so I thought, well, that's okay. That'll be fine. I'll find some quiet space for myself. And so anyway, when I was getting ready, I realized that I left my bra. Now, I didn't go all day without a bra. I had a sports bra on, and these are not as flattering as you hope. This makes your bust look like it's a big eight bologna, a big stick bologna. Do you know what I mean? There's no shape at all to the bra, and so that's all I had to put on under my dress. So I began immediately sizing up other people's busts, and I realized then that the men in grandpa's didn't really have a big bust. And so anyway, I looked around. I thought, my God, what am I going to do? And I looked into my bag preparation. I had a wireless, strapless bra. So that is nice. Only it slips down during the course of the sort of evening. And so I had to have something to prop that up. And so anyway, I was going along and I had a Spanx that the model shop had given me. Uh, uh, thank you to them. And I wore those with the bra that the Le Boudoir had given me. My God, I was fitted out at everyone else's gear. And so anyway, the Spanx though had a strap, and that kept my bust up for the night. So there you go. That was what happened on in Grand Falls. In Gander, forgot my glasses again, and that was during a parade. There was a parade during the night at Gander. By the time I got to Corner Brook, I had it all straightened out and I didn't forget anything. Isn't that marvelous? If I went long enough, I'd have it all sorted out. Mom used to say to me, because I'd leave the door, I'd go out through the door, and every single time I would forget something. I'd come back, and Mom would say, "You back, Columbo?" In other words, one more thing. So anyway, now if I do, I've really tried my best, to get out of that. And so anyway, every now and again, Columbo comes out. One more thing. So anyway, we had a great week. How was your time? Are you all ready for Christmas? This is the question. I mean, we're getting the snow, that's for sure. Are you ready to say, yeah, okay, I'm ready for Santa Claus to come now? I am not. Because we've been so busy with shows and such, I haven't got my Christmas lights up outside. Now, I normally have those up first in December. So that's my go for the weekend, is to get up all the Christmas stuff. Is yours up? And if it is, send me a picture with the lights on, will you? Put it in the comments with the lights on, and your beautiful Christmas decorations, unless they're not beautiful. But in my opinion, all Christmas decorations are beautiful. So anyway, we were talking about Crosby and I were talking about Christmas, and coupons, cutting flyers. And he said, I remember, he said, when Andrew, my nephew, was over, he would sit up with Mom and almost sit in her lap until he was 14 or 15. And they'd read the flyers together. And Mom was letting on that she didn't know what was on sale. Read it out to me, Ducky, trying to get him to read, you see. And anyway, she said, I haven't got my glasses on it. And she saw what was on the flyer. And she said, what about that? And she pointed to something. She said, do you think I need that? He said, well, Nanny, I don't think you have any real need for lubricated condoms, do you? Well, I'm going to tell you what, these are the moments that we are delighted with. The the little things, the little tests that come back on us. And so anyway, now listen, we're getting ready for Christmas, and I do have a little story. I just came from the home because I'm working today, as I told you, because I was off for half the week touring. So grand. Anyway, and this I saw this sort of exchange on one of the units, and I was looking at it all unfold yesterday, because people make relationships, in the home because they're there all the time. And so anyway, this woman was talking to a fellow, and he said, I bet you don't know. She looked great, and he looked great. And he said, I bet you don't know how old I am. Oh, yes, she said. I bet you I can. He said, no, you won't. You won't guess how old I am. She said, I will bet you $10. I'll guess how old you are. And he said, okay. He said, all right, $10. You go do it. And she said, well, you have to pull down your pants. He said, pull down my pants. She said, oh, yeah, in order for me to tell you how old you are, I'll have to see. So she said, pull down your pants. And so he said, all right, well, $10, $10. And so anyway, he pulled down the pants and she looked at him and she said, you're 86. He said, yes, I am. He said, how did you know? She said, you told me yesterday. I know. I know it's delightful. Go on, for God's sake. Now listen to me. I'm going to show you one more time. Hang on. Here you go. Isn't that pretty? You know, I'm sorry, not the sign. The sign's lovely too. Sure, they did a lovely job of branding. I meant this. Look, 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 coming at me. This is what I'm saying. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. My God, oh, help us. I'm telling you what, I'm going to be attacked. All right, I'm going in now because it's getting quite wet. My God, I hope you have a great week. We're coming into Christmas. Let the joy follow you and let your life be full of love. I really hope so. Love to you.